Hello, happy Assembly Day. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you've all had a good day so far. First things first, please can you turn to your partner, and you can ask your teacher to do this as well. I want you to share two things that have been really, really lovely today. It can be tiny, tiny things, it can be absolutely enormous things, could just be something like you've had a really nice breakfast. I'm going to share mine first. And I am going to share that I'm really pleased that the rain has stopped, because my pond is full and my garden has had lots of water, and that's a good thing. And it's sunshine. And I am going to share that I had a text from a friend to say, do you want to come out for a bike ride with me at the weekend? So that's lovely, because it means that my friend was thinking of me, and I know that I've got something to do at the weekend as well, which is really, really cool, because it's good to have some time at the weekend where you're on your bike cycling up big hills. Right, your turn. Two things. Go. Right. Pause your video if you need to. Well done. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, hopefully you have already seen the news round story that your teachers will have shown you. If you haven't, I sent your teachers a link to a news round story, and you need to stop this video now, watch the news round story, and then come back to this video. Okay, go do that now. If not, keep on going. So what we're going to do for the rest of the assembly is we're going to have a look at something to do with this picture. So when this picture is loaded, here we go. So what is happening in that picture? What do you think is going on? Tell your partner all of the details that you can see, not just the main points, anything that you can notice, and see if you can work out as a class what's happening. What's happening in that picture? Okay, we'll come back to it in a minute. Well done. So here's our school mission statement about aiming to be responsible local, national and global citizens. So we're going to come back to that, and together we learn, grow and dream. So there's an important word there, an important word. Okay, so we're talking about Pride Month. Okay, so the video from Newsround said that it's to do with celebrating the contribution of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and everybody else, all other people who identify as whatever, celebrating everybody's contribution to our society that makes our world so wonderful. And that's why we use that rainbow, because it's a beautiful image, and we're accepting that everybody under that rainbow is celebrated together. So which of these words in our word cloud is really important if we're thinking about pride? Have a chat as a class, see what you think. Go. Okay, I think there's some really important ones. I think global citizens is huge. I think inclusive is massive, really important, and kind and happy and safe and respectful. These are all really, really important things. So we talked about Pride Month. We watched the video. So how is Pride Month recognized around the world? I wonder if any of you have any ideas, anything that you know about Pride celebrations that are happening locally. There might be something that you're doing, or going to a Pride parade or something like that. Okay, so share your thoughts in class now. Okay, well done. That's good. So Pride Month is celebrated in June, as that was the month when the Stonewall riots took place. They were important protests in 1969 in the USA. They're thought by many to have led significant changes in equal rights laws for a lot of countries around the world. And celebrations now include parades, parties and workshops where people learn about things. In some parts of the world, it's recognized at different times of the year. So Pride is a celebration of people coming together in love and friendship to show how far rights for people in all types of relationships and communities have come, and how in some places there's still work to be done. Okay, so in some countries it's still not legal, it's still not allowed to love whoever you want. It's not allowed for two men to love each other, or two women. Okay, and that's not right. So we know our global goals are important. Which global goal are we talking about there? That's right, reduced inequalities. And that's really important that we have that. so that everybody can celebrate who they love, no matter who that is and who they are. So let's have a look at some of these countries. Romania, Bucharest in Romania has one of the country's biggest Pride celebrations. And many of the events are dedicated to education and outreach. So there's community meetings, exhibitions, debates, and conferences. The events at Bucharest Pride are more educational. And some of the Pride celebrations are parties. They're just a big way to celebrate. But this is about teaching people that it's okay to love who you want. It doesn't matter if there's two men who love each other, if there's two women who love each other, or if you identify as a male or a female or non-binary or whatever. It doesn't matter. So it's teaching people, which is really good. In the United States, New York City hosts one of the biggest Pride celebrations in the world, with events across the entire month. And the biggest event is the NYC Pride March. And during the month, there's lots of buildings lit up with rainbow lights and musicians have concerts. And in Thailand, in Pride in 1999, saw Thailand's first Pride Week. The event has grown a lot since then, and most of the activities take place on Thailand's beaches each year in April, and they include beauty contests, beach volleyball tournaments, and cabaret shows. And Euro Pride is hosted in a different European city each year. It's a massive celebration involving street parties, family fairs, city tours, live music, open to everybody. So people right the way around the world are celebrating this. They're celebrating LGBT plus inclusion, celebrating that everybody is welcome. So just like we say, everybody's welcome at Wincham, people around the world are actually having massive parties to celebrate the fact that everybody is welcome. And I think that's a really, really cool thing. So when we look at our global goals, we're absolutely looking at global goal 10, aren't we? Reduced inequalities. And if we have that, then we also get global goal 3, which is good health and well-being. And that well-being is really important, because if everybody understands you can love who you want, that it's okay if you are gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender or whatever, then you know that you feel good inside. That gives you that good well-being. Okay, so really, really important things. And then if we get that, we get our peace and justice, because we have a peaceful life. So there we go, guys. I don't need to share that one with you. So we're okay. And I will close that and go back to my video. So there you go, a really quick overview about Pride Month. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found something useful and something to talk about at home. Talk to mums and dads about it. See if they've watched that Newsround article as well, because that was dead interesting. And let's have a think about how we make people welcome at Wincham. So if you find out that you've got somebody new in your class and they've only got one leg, you'd say, okay, fine, cool, but you can still come and play. If you find out you've got somebody starting at your school or in your class and they've got green skin, you'd say, cool, right, yeah, still come and play. And in exactly the same way, if you find they believe something different and you find out that they follow a religion that you've never ever heard of before, you'd say, cool, what's your name? Come and play with me. And exactly the same if somebody is gay, if they decide that they want to identify as a boy or a girl, go and play with me, because everybody is welcome. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what you believe, doesn't matter what your body is like, doesn't matter how you feel inside, everybody can come and play and everybody can come and learn here, because everybody is welcome. Have a lovely rest of the day, chaps.